What if I told you that there were only 5 exercises you needed to do to naturally boost your testosterone levels and build the kind of muscle that keeps you feeling like the man you were in your 20s? Did you know that 90% of men over 40 are unknowingly destroying their testosterone with the wrong exercise choices? I didn't believe it at first either, but science has shown us that your body only needs 5 specific compound movements to trigger maximum hormone production and muscle growth. Skip these, and you're setting yourself up for declining T levels, muscle loss, and that middle-aged weakness that makes you feel older than your years. Your testosterone has been declining by 1 to 2% every year since you hit 30. But here's the thing most doctors won't tell you. The right exercises can naturally boost your T levels whilst also building the kind of functional muscle that makes you feel powerful and confident again. Let's get started. Exercise 1. Barbell Squat. Ever notice how the guys who still look and feel strong in their 40s are the ones who never stop squatting? Most men over 40 avoid heavy squats because they think it's too risky, but that's exactly why they're losing muscle and watching their energy levels crash. The barbell squat isn't just another leg exercise. It's the single most powerful testosterone-boosting movement science has identified. Research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that heavy squats increase testosterone and growth hormone production by 25% more than any other exercise while building the kind of functional leg strength that keeps you moving like an athlete. From a functional standpoint, squats build the exact kind of strength you need to maintain your edge as a man over 40. Think about it. Whether you're lifting heavy boxes during a weekend move, getting up from your desk without using your hands after long meetings, or keeping up with your kids during a weekend camping trip, it all comes back to that deep squat strength that separates capable men from those who've let themselves go. The squat works more muscle mass than any other single exercise, creating the massive hormonal response your body needs to maintain high testosterone levels. When you squat heavy, you're forcing your body to produce the growth hormone and testosterone that younger men take for granted. How to perform the barbell squat correctly. Place the barbell across your upper back, not on your neck. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Begin by pushing your hips back in a hip hinge movement. Descend under control until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Drive through your heels to return to standing. Keep your chest up and core braced throughout. Don't worry about going ass to grass. Parallel is sufficient. Beginner option. Start with goblet squats using a dumbbell held close to your chest. This teaches the movement pattern while being easier on your back and shoulders. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps with a weight that challenges you. This is about building strength and boosting hormones, not endurance. But if you think squats alone will maximize your testosterone production, you're missing the posterior chain exercise that creates the most powerful hormonal response of all. Exercise 2. Trap Bar Deadlift. Moving on to our number 2, we have the Trap Bar Deadlift. Your entire posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, traps, and back, will thank you for this one. But here's what most guys over 40 don't realize. Deadlifts produce the highest testosterone response of any exercise while being safer than conventional barbell deadlifts. Science tells us that the trap bar deadlift allows you to lift 10% more weight than conventional deadlifts while reducing spinal stress by 35%. A 2019 study found that men over 40 who performed heavy deadlifts twice per week increased their free testosterone levels by 27% in just 12 weeks. The trap bar deadlift builds the kind of raw pulling strength that makes you feel unstoppable while protecting your lower back from the injuries that sideline so many men our age. This is the strength you need when you're hauling your boat out of the water after a fishing trip, moving appliances around the house without calling for help, or maintaining that powerful presence that comes from genuine functional strength. What makes this exercise so effective for hormone production is that it works the largest muscles in your body, your glutes, hamstrings, and back, forcing your endocrine system to respond with increased testosterone and growth hormone production. How to perform the trap bar deadlift correctly. Stand inside the trap bar with feet shoulder-width apart. Hip hinge by pushing your hips back, keeping your chest up. Keep your hips higher than in a squat. This isn't a squat movement. Grip the handles and brace your core. Drive through your heels and extend your hips to stand tall. Don't overextend at the top. Just stand up straight. Lower the weight by pushing your hips back, not bending your knees first. Beginner option. Use dumbbells if you don't have access to a trap bar. Hold them at your sides and follow the same hip hinge pattern. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps with challenging weight. Focus on the hip drive and maintaining that strong posterior chain position. Now, I'm about to show you the upper body exercise that not only builds impressive chest and shoulder mass, but also triggers significant testosterone production through heavy pressing. Exercise 3. Bench press. At number 3, we have the bench press, the king of upper body testosterone boosting exercises. This movement isn't just about building a bigger chest, it's about maintaining the kind of upper body pressing strength that keeps you feeling powerful and confident as you age. Research shows that heavy bench pressing increases testosterone levels while building the kind of chest and shoulder mass that people will notice. The bench press works your chest, shoulders, and triceps simultaneously, creating the compound muscle activation that triggers maximum hormone production. The bench press builds the kind of upper body strength that translates to everything from opening stubborn jars without asking for help to maintaining that confident posture during important client presentations. This is the strength that lets you move furniture around the house, help neighbors with heavy lifting, or play rough with your kids without worrying about getting pushed around. How to perform the bench press correctly. Lie on the bench with your shoulder blades squeezed together. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Keep your elbows at about 45 degrees, not flared wide. Lower the bar to your lower chest at the nipple line. Press the bar back up toward your chin. Neckline. Control the descent but press up explosively. Keep your feet planted and core tight throughout. Beginner option. Use dumbbells instead of a barbell, especially if you have shoulder or elbow issues. Dumbbells allow for a more natural movement pattern and are easier on the joints. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Focus on controlled descent and explosive pressing to maximize both strength and hormone response. Coming up next is the exercise that balances your pressing strength while building the kind of thick, powerful back that creates that commanding presence every man over 40 wants. Exercise 4. Barbell Row. Now you're definitely going to want to see this next exercise because it's going to balance your physique while boosting testosterone through heavy pulling movements. The Barbell Row. This exercise works the opposite muscles of your bench press while creating the thick, powerful back that gives you that V-taper and confident posture. The Barbell Row builds the kind of back strength that counteracts all the forward posture problems from desk work while triggering significant hormone production through heavy compound pulling. Science shows that men who balance their pressing exercises with equal amounts of pulling maintain better posture, fewer injuries, and higher testosterone levels. This movement develops the strength you need to maintain perfect posture during long business meetings, pull heavy objects toward you without straining your back, or maintain that commanding presence that comes from standing tall and confident. The Barbell Row hits your lats, rhomboids, traps, and rear delts while forcing your core to stabilize heavy loads. How to perform the Barbell Row correctly. Hip hinge, just like in the deadlift to get into position. Keep your spine neutral with your head in line with your spine. Grip the bar with hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Pull the bar to your lower abdomen, driving with your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. Lower with control, maintaining tension throughout. Keep your core braced to support your lower back. Beginner option. Use dumbbells and support yourself with one hand on a bench. This reduces the core stability requirement while you learn the pulling pattern. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, focusing on the squeeze at the top and controlled lowering. And finally, let's get into the exercise that specifically targets your arms while providing the finishing touch to your testosterone-boosting workout. Exercise 5. Easy bar bicep curls. Finally, let's get into that exercise that will complete your hormone-boosting transformation, easy bar bicep curls. While this is an isolation movement, it's the perfect finishing exercise that adds arm mass while allowing recovery from the heavy compound movements. The easy bar bicep curl builds the kind of arm development that fills out your shirt sleeves and gives you that confident look whether you're rolling up your sleeves for yard work or wearing a fitted polo at the golf course. The easy bar is easier on your wrists and elbows than a straight bar, making it perfect for men over 40 who need to train smart. This exercise develops the arm strength and size that makes everyday tasks easier while providing the visual impact that boosts your confidence. Strong, defined arms are immediately noticeable and contribute to that overall powerful presence that commands respect. How to perform easy bar bicep curls correctly. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, shoulders back. Grip the easy bar at the angled portions for natural hand position. Keep your elbows locked to your sides throughout the movement. Curl the weight up by contracting your biceps. Squeeze hard at the top of the movement. Lower the weight slowly, taking 2 to 3 seconds for the descent. Don't swing or use momentum. Strict form only. Beginner option. Use dumbbells with alternating curls or both arms simultaneously. You can also do hammer curls for variety and joint-friendly training. Do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, focusing on the slow, controlled lowering phase and hard contraction at the top. Complete testosterone boosting program. Alright, now let's get into that complete training plan that will naturally boost your testosterone and build muscle using just these 5 exercises. Science has shown us that compound movements produce superior hormone responses compared to isolation exercises, and this program maximizes that effect. The complete workout. Exercise 1. Barbell Squat, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Exercise 2. Trap Bar Deadlift, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Exercise 3. Bench Press, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Exercise 4. Barbell Row, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Exercise 5. Easy Bar Bicep Curls, 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Training protocol. Frequency. Train 2 to 3 times per week with at least 1 rest day between sessions. Rest between sets. Take 2 minutes rest between sets. You can go as low as 90 seconds if you're well conditioned, but 2 minutes is ideal for maintaining intensity. Weight selection. Choose weights that challenge you to reach failure around rep 8. Don't pick weights that are too light. You should struggle to complete that final rep. Progression. Increase weight when you can complete all sets with perfect form at the top of the rep range. Key success factors. First, this is not a circuit workout. Complete all 3 sets of each exercise before moving to the next exercise. Second, focus on heavy weights that challenge you in the 6 to 8 rep range for maximum hormone response. Third, rest adequately between sets to maintain intensity throughout the entire workout. Fourth, train 2 to 3 times per week with proper recovery for optimal testosterone production. Progressive guidelines. Week 1 to 2. Focus on mastering form and establishing baseline strength. Week 3 to 4. Increase weight by 2.5 to 5 pounds when you can complete all reps with perfect form. Week 5 to 6. Continue progressive overload while maintaining strict form. Week 7 to 8. Test your strength gains and reassess your starting weights. These 5 exercises create the perfect storm for natural testosterone production while building the kind of functional muscle mass that makes you feel strong, confident, and capable. Unlike isolation exercises that barely move the hormone needle, these compound movements force your body to produce the testosterone and growth hormone that younger men have naturally. Most men over 40 make the mistake of doing endless cardio and light weights, wondering why they feel weak and tired all the time. But you now have the scientifically backed exercises that actually boost your T levels while building real strength and muscle mass. This isn't just another workout. It's your blueprint for maintaining the hormonal profile and physical capability that separates thriving men from those who've accepted decline as inevitable. Your testosterone levels don't have to plummet just because you're over 40, and your strength doesn't have to fade just because you're getting older. If you thought that this video was helpful, be sure to share it with someone else you think might like it. And remember, these 5 exercises can completely transform your hormone levels and physique if you're consistent with them. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.